What's up, YouTube and Twitter and Facebook? This is your boy Romy Rome with yet another video for you all to enjoy. And I'm gonna name this video "Foolish Beat." And I believe that's a song from the '80s from Debbie Gibson. And I think I had another one a few weeks ago, Naughty by Nature. I like to if you read my blogs on Facebook or on YouVersion, anything like that, a lot of my songs are named after, not my songs, not a lot of my blogs or my written daily words, devotion, what you want to call them, they're named after songs. So, and even if I don't even like the song, I might like the title of the song for my whatever I write. So, and this one is no exception because if you ask me how that song goes, "Foolish Beat," I won't be able to tell you. But I do know that was a song from the '80s from Debbie Gibson. So let's get started. As I said, I love music. Music is great. I just love to listen to music. Not only gospel music, but also um, a little of hip hop, a little of R&B, mainly pop, but just all that type of music, that you might hear on the radio these days, popular music, basically. So, but the more I listen to it, at least the music that's out now, the more I wonder why I listen to it. Because a lot of the songs, they only have one good part about it. It's not the lyrics, it's the beat. If you got that hot beat from Swiss Beats, that hot beat from Afrojack, that hot beat from Dre, that hot beat from Timbaland, or one of these other Scott Scorch, all these other producers that just create these infectious beats. That's all you need for a song. You can be talking about anything. And an example of that is Paris. I'll just call it Paris. It's actually called something else. I'd rather not say the full title, but I think you all know the song I'm referring to from Kanye West and Jay-Z. And first of all, the title of the song, come on. I don't even like that word, the N word. So, I don't like white people saying it to black people. I don't like black people saying it about each other or to each other or calling, I don't care how cool you are with another black guy calling you that. I just don't like it. That word means ignorant. And, do you really want someone to call you ignorant? Why is it that it's okay for a black man to call you that, but when a white man calls you that, it's wrong? I think anyone who calls me that is wrong. I don't ever come up to me with that word, that N word. You know what I'm talking about. So the fact that starts that the song is called "Ends in Paris." They're long, but the beat is hot. It's a hot beat. I love the beat, but the lyrics, man, please. As creative as they are, I don't feel right saying them. It's nice beat, and lyrics are real, thought of, your lyrical geniuses we're talking about. But the actual content of the song, 2 thumbs down. Unless you just like that type of stuff, like listening to that type of stuff. That's just me though. Another song that has that infectious beat, "Dance" by Big Sean, and once again, it's subtitled something else that I'd rather not say. We'll just say it has an A and some dollar signs behind the title. But yeah, come on. And I bet a bunch of women actually go out on the floor and just dance, 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 dance. Come on now, women. This is women. Listen to me, women. Black women, my black women. Why are you going out on the floor with these songs that are degrading to you? Your butt is up, is high because you got an attitude. Come on now. Your butt has an attitude. Because it's sticking up. And then what was that song that came out a few years ago? Soldier Boy, Superman. Yeah. Now, how many of you knew that when he was talking about Superman, that he was talking about actually having sex with someone and then just putting their semen on them and covering up with their semen, something like that. But and a bunch of women were out there just dancing that song, doing that whole Superman dance. I mean, come on now, give me a break. Why are we doing this? And you got Trey Songz and Drake and Nicki Minaj, and the list goes on and on. I mean, and it's not just the R&B and hip hop artists. I mean, Travis, what is it? Gym Class Heroes, Maroon 5. They got the moves like Jagger. Yeah, but they ain't talking about just those dance moves either. If you really listen to the lyrics, they're talking about a little bit more than dancing. And T-Pain, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. You coming to bed soon, and so I can sneak up and get that. I mean, come on now. I mean, and the reason we love these songs are because they have the infectious beat. They could be saying blah 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 blah. It sound like Charlie Brown. You would still be dancing to because of the beat. They could be saying, "I want to go to hell. I want to go to hell. Take me to hell," and you be singing because it's a hot beat. We don't care what the lyrics are saying. Which is why I kind of like, I'm not sure if any of you all listen to, Memphis listen to 95.7 on Saturday nights from 6 to 7, but they have this thing called the Kingdom Praise Party. And in addition to playing just hip-hop, gospel hip-hop songs from artists like Lecrae and Canton Jones, and remixes from artists like Mary, Isaac Curry, Kirk Franklin, and so forth. They also spotlight songs that they call Christian remixes. Like they had a Christian remix to Paris, in which I can't remember who the artist is, but the artist is saying, "I rep God so hard these dudes trying to stone me," instead of the other lyric. So yeah, which I much would rather say than the other one. That crazy. I mean, come on now. I mean, if you have to censor half your song, come on now, guys. But in addition to that, I know I've heard Christian remixes to I Think I Need a Doctor, to Nicki Minaj's Your Love, and also I believe Moment for Life. Just different songs that they've done remixes. Look at Me Now by Chris Brown, they did a remix for that. I'll Do Is Win. Just different songs that they've done remixes for, Christian remixes. So you get the same beat, but you get to hear different lyrics. Of course, if you're so used to the secular version, you probably still thinking about the secular version. So but there's some songs because a lot of times I don't even listen to K97 like I used to in all those other stations. But there'll be a song, you hear it, oh, okay, that's a Christian remix, and then you hear the actual version, like, okay, I'd rather hear the Christian version. That's just me, though. Of course, a lot of us say that's corny and all that, and blah blah blah. But I commend these guys for doing that, trying to turn something negative to a positive. But my point of this blog, I mean, we let these foolish beats, these hot, infectious beats, get into our heads, and then as those beats get in our head, so do the lyrics. So you begin wanting, you might be celebrating that you getting high, you wondering why, because all you doing is listening to Drake all day talking about how he wants to have sex with Rihanna. And talking about the square root of 69 is 8 something, right? Come on. Stuff like that. And Rihanna over talking about come on, rude boy, come, can you get it up? And I just don't understand. I mean, and these are songs that I've listened to, but you know, when I was younger, I mean, it didn't matter. You know, when I was in the world, but now that my mind is being convicted, I mean, I'm like, am I really listening to this? And you know, I can only handle so much, and I'm just gonna change the channel because, I mean, believe it or not, my flesh can be weak, so I can't be letting all that stuff into my sacred zone, because otherwise it could affect me in a negative way. So, and I think that can happen to a lot of people. Some people can do that, but I know I'm not one of them. So, and you know, we're just gonna have to learn to not just focus on the beat of a song, but also focus on the actual lyrics, the actual content of the song. And I want to read a one scripture from Ecclesiastes 7:5, and let's see, the American Standard Version reads, "It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools." In other words, it's better to I mean, as bad as it sounds to rebuke something that a wise man has said, you know, rebuking the advice of a wise man, that's even better than listening to the song Fools. I think it has double meaning in addition to what I'm reading, you know, as it relates to music itself. I think just having someone just sing your praises, lie about, you know, about how good you are when you're really not, you know, you just trying to get accolades and all that. I think it can mean that as well, but I think it depends on how you interpret it. But you know, for the sake and purpose of this video, I believe, you know, just listening to just any type of music, you gotta know what you're listening to, what you put into your airways, and that's not just with music. That's also with, I mean, TV. I mean, now, for whatever reason, I've gotten addicted to Housewives of Atlanta. Lord help them. But, I mean, I can't be watching that all the time. I mean, although I don't ever see myself doing that stuff that they do, I can't be doing that stuff all the time. I can't be watching Family Guy, Lord help me, all the time. I mean, even though I know it's fake, it's a comedy, you know. I mean, some of the stuff on there, you know, is really inappropriate. And just different things. I mean, soap operas. Yeah, I said soap operas. So I wasn't too upset when One Life to Live and not General Hospital, Lord help me, One Life to Live and All My Children got canceled. I mean, that freed up some time, you know, that getting out that fancy mind, you know, love and sex in the afternoon and all that, so, and cat fights and all that, so, you know, just clear your mind all that. I mean, we need to learn how to put better things in our mind. A good book, when I say good book, I don't mean one of those dirty romance novels. I mean something that's actually going to benefit you, either spiritually or with an educational value. You know, something that will make you think and learn. And, you know, not just frivolous stuff. I'm not saying you can't read frivolous stuff, but I mean, you gotta watch what you put in your earways, in your mind. So just in the future, you know, when you go to a party or go listen to the radio, I mean, don't just get hypnotized by the beat. Actually listen to what they're saying. I mean, are they saying something degrading? What if I came up to you and told you to drop it low, drop it to the floor? You know, not at the club. I mean, just, you know, at Walmart or something. Hey, baby, drop it low, huh? Let me see what you're working with, baby. Shake it fast. Watch yourself. Shake it fast. Show me what you're working with. You would slap the mess out of me if I did that, wouldn't you? So what's the difference in me doing that and Mystical saying that on a song? What's the difference in me talking about your booty and, you know, at church or something, and you dancing to one of these artists, you know, with these booty songs at the club at level 4, whatever it's called. I mean, what's the difference? The beat. So if I rapped it, would that make it better? If I sang it, would that make it better? Come on now. We really need to think. We really, really need to think. You know, the more I talk, the more I'm like, we are really stupid. We let these actual beats actually get into us. And I mean, all they're doing is getting the money off of us, off of our horny selves, our sinful selves. They're just getting a buck out of us, making us look a plumb fool. So I end by just saying, just watch what you're listening to. Don't let the foolish beat hypnotize you into doing something or thinking something ungodly. Just, there's some things you just don't need to listen to. Well, that's the end of this one. So if the Lord says the same, hopefully I will be back next week with something, if I can think of something. If not, then maybe whenever. But in the meantime, rest in peace, Whitney. Love you. And you were a great artist. You were one of the few artists who actually had some substance in their songs, whether it was gospel or R&B. So you will be greatly missed. God bless, and see you next time.